everybody, and welcome to another Story Corner with Macmillan. My name is Yvonne, and today I'm going to tell you a story about an animal that has big teeth and he has a long jaw and he goes snap, snap, snap. Can you guess? I can't hear you. Yes, you're right, it's a crocodile. And this is our crocodile, Mr. Crocodile. And Mr. Crocodile is green. And Mr. Crocodile has smart clothes. Can you see his suit? And Mr. Crocodile is the happiest, smiliest crocodile. Mr. Crocodile has white, bright, sparkly teeth. And Mr. Crocodile brushes his teeth with his red toothbrush. Mr. Crocodile brushes his teeth every morning and every evening. Do you brush your teeth every morning and every evening? I can't hear you. That's fantastic. Show me how you brush your teeth. Good job, just like Mr. Crocodile. Every morning, Mr. Crocodile likes to go for a walk to visit his friends. And he says, "Hello!" And they all shout, "Hello!" Can you do that too? Because you're Mr. Crocodile's friends. When he says hello, can you shout back hello too? Say hello, Mr. Crocodile. Hello! That's fantastic. Mr. Crocodile is always happy and smiley, but not today. Mr. Crocodile is very, very sad today. What's wrong, Mr. Crocodile? Oh, says Mr. Crocodile. I'm very sad. What's wrong, Mr. Crocodile? I can't find my red toothbrush. Where could it be? Mr. Crocodile does not know. He is very sad because he wants to keep his teeth bright, white and shiny. So Mr. Crocodile asks his friend, Mr. Rabbit, to help him. And what do we know about rabbits? That they have long front teeth. So Mr. Crocodile and Mr. Rabbit search everywhere and they cannot find Mr. Crocodile's red toothbrush. Oh no! What are we going to do? Said Mr. Rabbit. I don't know, said Mr. Crocodile. And this is where our story begins, as Mr. Rabbit and Mr. Crocodile look for the red toothbrush. So we start our story as Mr. Crocodile and Mr. Rabbit go looking for the bright red toothbrush. Where can it be? Oh, where can it be? So as they go along, they meet Mr. Crocodile's first friend. He has big flappy ears and a long nose. He's very big and he's grey. Can you guess what animal it is? You're right. It is an elephant. And Mr. Crocodile said to the elephant, "Have you seen my red toothbrush?" And Mr. Elephant said, "No, I haven't seen your toothbrush." So Mr. Crocodile said, "Do you mind if I check under you to see if my toothbrush is under you, Mr. Elephant?" "Under me? Under me? Can you see a toothbrush under Mr. Elephant?" "No, there is nothing under Mr. Elephant." So Mr. Crocodile and Mr. Rabbit continued on their journey. And the next friend that they found had a beautiful long neck and long legs, and she likes to nibble leaves at the top of a tree. Can you guess the animal? Shout it out. Yes, you're right. It's Mrs. Giraffe. "Oh, Mrs. Giraffe, oh, Mrs. Giraffe," said Mr. Crocodile, "I can't find my red toothbrush anywhere. I don't know where it is." So Mrs. Giraffe said, "I don't think I have it." And Mr. Crocodile said, "I'm going to check on your head." So he checked on her head, to see if his red toothbrush was on her head. Is it on her head? No. "Goodbye, Mr. Crocodile," she said. So Mr. Crocodile was still feeling very sad because he couldn't find his red toothbrush. Where can it be? Where can it be? So they continued, Mr. Rabbit and Mr. Crocodile, until they found their next friend. And their next friend has beautiful stripes. He has whiskers and a long tail, and he makes this sound. Rawr! Rawr! Can you guess? Can you do the sound with me? Rawr! Rawr! You're right. A beautiful orange and black tiger. And Mr. Crocodile said to the tiger, "Oh, Mr. Tiger, I can't find my red toothbrush anywhere." "Maybe it's next to you. Is my red toothbrush next to you?" "Row, row," said Mr. Tiger. "There is no toothbrush next to me." "Oh dear," said Mr. Crocodile, "what am I going to do? It's not under the elephant. It's not on the giraffe. And it's not next to the tiger. Where is my red toothbrush?" So Mr. Rabbit and Mr. Crocodile continued, and then they met another friend, and this friend is enormous, and he's fat, and he likes to roll in mud and water. Do you know who he could be? This one might be a little bit difficult. So this is a hippopotamus. And our hippopotamus was sleeping in his bed. And Mr. Crocodile said to Mr. Rabbit, "I think my red toothbrush is under Mr. Crocodile's bed." Under Mr. Crocodile's bed. But Mr. Crocodile was not very happy. Oh, oh, what you doing? Oh, I'm having my nap and you've woken me up. I don't have your red toothbrush, Mr. Crocodile. So Mr. Crocodile was still feeling very sad, and he met his last friend. And she has 4 paws, a long tail, ears and whiskers, but she doesn't have stripes. No, it's not a cat. Bigger than a cat. It's a lion. Can you remember the noise of a lion? Roar, roar. So Mr. Crocodile said to the lion, can you look inside your mouth and see if you have my red toothbrush? Inside my mouth? Yes, please. Inside my mouth, said the lion. I don't have a toothbrush in my mouth. Then where can it be? It's not under the elephant. It's not on the giraffe. It's not next to the tiger, and it's not under the bed, and it's not in my mouth, said the lion. So Mr. Rabbit and Mr. Crocodile made their way back home, and Mr. Crocodile was still very sad because he couldn't find his shiny red toothbrush to keep his teeth nice and clean. And when they went home, Mr. Rabbit went to the bathroom and said, Mr. Crocodile, your toothbrush is here in the bathroom. Where? Said Mr. Crocodile. Where is my toothbrush? So Mr. Rabbit said, it's not in the bath, it's not on the toilet, it's not next to the sink, and it's not under the towel. Mr. Crocodile, it's there on the floor. And Mr. Crocodile was very happy that his red toothbrush had been found so that he could brush his teeth every morning and every evening and keep them bright and shiny and sparkly. Thank you for joining me today for the story, and tomorrow I will tell you another story at the Story Corner with Macmillan. Bye for now. Bye.